Hey singers, welcome to the 12 Days of Riffs-mas. Are you a vocalist that believes that you just can't riff, that you just can't get it, that either you were born with it or you weren't, either you have an aptitude for it or you don't? I want to tell you that it's just not true. Sometimes we think that vocalists are born riffing, like, nope. Now, you're not born riffing, but what it is that these vocalists have is influence. They are influenced by the genre. They're influenced by gospel music or R&B music. They've listened to vocalists riff and do these amazing scales and listen to these chords that are just unique to that genre. Or they're influenced by artists like Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston, or artists now like Ariana Grande and Tori Kelly. What is your influence? What is your music influence? If you don't feel like that was something that has influenced you in the past, let it influence you now. Spend some time listening to artists that riff a lot, like Jasmine Sullivan, like Tori Kelly. These are amazing artists that use a lot of vocal riffs and interesting melodic phrases that you can begin to get familiar with how those notes happen. And as you get familiar, those are notes that you begin to hear and imagine for yourself as well. The second tip is to start small. Don't learn that riff that has 12 notes in it for your first time. Learn a riff that has 2 or 3 notes. So for example, in Whitney Houston's I Wanna Dance with Somebody, she falls off of the word somebody. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. All right, so there's body. There's that 3 notes there. Body. That's a really great way to begin learning riffs, is those couple notes first. And then you can do maybe 4 notes, like in Rollin' in the Deep, Adele does a 1, 2, 3, and then lands on the same note. So there's a bit of a pulse. So there's a fire, da 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 da, ba da da ba, rhythmically 4 notes. Fire, there's a fire. Right? We're learning 4 notes. Work your way up, then work your way up to patterns. The more familiar you get with the patterns of 3 and 4 and maybe triplet patterns, the easier it will be to do those longer riffs, because really those longer riffs are just a bunch of triplet patterns or quadruple patterns. When we become more agile with those shorter patterns, it's easier to put them together for a longer pattern. Number 3 is to slow it down. So make sure you're learning these riffs really slow. And after you feel really comfortable with those pitches, number 4 is to repeat them. Repeat, repeat, repeat. As you repeat these notes, they will be easier and easier to sing. So 1, influence. Make sure you're listening to a lot of music that uses a lot of riffing. 2, make sure that you break down your riffs into smaller chunks, learning shorter and smaller riffs. Number 3 is to slow it down. So learn the pitches very slowly. There's no need to start off fast. And number 4 is to repeat the patterns over and over again. And here's my last tip. Number 5, it's to be patient. Be patient with yourself. This is a slow process. You will learn some things quickly, but there will be moments when some things just take a little longer, and just give yourself grace. It takes time. All of these new skills take a lot of time. Make sure you commit that time and be patient with yourself, because it won't happen overnight. If you have any questions or comments about this video, please comment below. I would love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.